morning, beautiful souls. Good morning. Blessings and power to you. This is another day that the Lord has made. Come on and rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, friends, I want you to know, give yourself time to heal. This is a good topic for me to talk about because I'm going to share with my friends how I gave myself time to heal and the space as well. I want my friends to know that this is the space to whereby I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in doing the inner work. I believe in miracles as well. I believe in healing. I believe in changing the thoughts, the way how you look at life in order for it to benefit you. I believe that our ego that rest in our conscious mindset, that deal with our five senses, the way how we look at things. And when I say we, the individuals that is on this journey, understanding the power of peace, light, and love. I believe that the subconscious mind has a whole lot of power based on what you're feeding it. I just want to say, friends, I appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to be me. Thank you for allowing me to just show up here and continue to be positive and share my life journey based on the way that I am being led and the way that I know that individuals can benefit from it. I want to start out today just saying, give yourself time and space. And the reason why, giving yourself time and space, it will benefit you to know that healing look different on everybody that is doing the inner work. The space that you in and the things that you experience, I cannot tell you the process for you. You have to have your own relationship with God, with the Most High that woke you up today. You have to have an understanding of your own situation, of the things that keep coming and pressing in your life. Because if you don't identify with those particular patterns, they will keep showing up. They will keep presenting themselves, okay, toward you and at you. So time and space is good. When you give yourself time and space, and if you choose good counselors to be in your life and mentors, those mentors who understand the power of change and the power of the way how you think and the power that give you the ability to live in this life based on, okay, the things that you need to pay attention to according to the things that may have affected you and are affecting you and things. I want to tell my friends that this journey in life may not be easy as it appear, but the more you release and let go and allow God to basically to lead and guide and direct you. Now, what I did, I just began to deal with my own inner self, the little girl that needed my attention to allow me to know that you are loved by God, the grown adult woman that says that you showed up, you was present, and the present of the now that you are living in, you can see the things that you benefit from and the tools that is good to use and to share with others. But the space and the time that you need is knowing that you have to get that particular timing and space to whereby no one is in your ears, no one is giving you the advice that is not from God. What do I mean about that? Meaning that your situation that is so unique and your purpose-filled life that you came here to do, it has a different vibration and an energy to it. I understand that my purpose-filled life is to undo and to continue to be in this journey, not only to speak about love and light and the power to forgive, but to also to have those experiences to whereby it put me center into it and to say no matter what, stay the course. In order for peace, light, and love to be dealt with, you have to look at your particular journey and to understand that, listen, the way that individuals are showing up for their peace, light, and love, it may not be how you need to show up. When God made you, he uniquely made you. One thing I know, peace do not have confusion, it have clarity, okay? One thing I know about love, love don't have bitterness and hatred, it just have love. The love of God and the love for yourself is inwardly. the work is. One thing I also know about light, light always arises from out of darkness and it shine. One thing about living in the present of the right now for the mindset, if you have your space and if you give yourself time to heal, if you journal, if you write things out, meaning that getting those things from out of your system and your body and things, the things that no longer work for you, the things that keep having patterns that don't want to be healed, that want to stay trapped. Because one thing about something that is trapped in the body, it will live. As long as you feed it, it will live. What I did in order to understand about having space and time, every morning, like this morning when I woke up, I not only just got up and just looked around and began to walk and do things, now I give myself additional time. I lay hands on my whole entire body. And the reason why I do it, I move along starting from my feet, being thankful, raking this stuff from off of me, whatever that may have tried to attach to me, the things that I don't understand, the things that I'm not aware, starting from my feet, from my legs, being thankful from the back of my legs, from my knees, from the back of that particular area, all the way to my thighs, okay, from the front part to the back part, moving all the way up to my belly. And as I'm moving and as I'm laying my hands on myself, I'm telling God, thank you. But I'm also asking God to remove things from off of me that may try to attach to me. Then I move all the way up and everything. And then I also not only just lay on my belly, but I'm taking my other hand, laying it on the opposite side, meaning of my belly, and my rear, what you call backside, which is the lower part, and I'm coming up. Some individuals may call it, Reiki and things as well, but it gives you the power to know that God have left us some tools because to heal ourselves and to rake things from off of us to whereabout it has no space and time. The power of prayer is so powerful. When you begin to use the tools that work for you and only for you, you will begin to understand that time and place is quality time. So I begin to move a little bit farther, meaning that raking my whole particular body, laying hands on myself. And I take the time to worry about the energy may be a little bit heavy on my heart, and everything. I'm laying it there because that's where things try to rest at when it is triggered from your head space. I'm moving all the way up, thanking God for every part and piece of my body, and things. When I say everything, everything, my eyes, my nose, my lips, my tempers, my ear gate to whereabout I can hear things, my head to whereabout, it is being recharged in the morning time as I wake up. But over at the nighttime, I am thankful that God protected me with the angels. So as I'm just laying hands and just telling God thank you and everything, as I'm landing on my body and stuff and just telling God thank you for the protection and just telling God to lead and guide me in all my particular ways, I do take a moment and I realize that God, this is a new day that you have given me. And I am so thankful and I am so grateful. Lead and guide me in all my ways. Allow this time to be special upon my particular life at this moment. Speak unto me, pour into me all of the things that I need this day. Take out of me the things that may try to come in me, okay, to attack my mindset, meaning that God has given us the tools in order to move along in this particular journey and things. It is not by chance to be weird to lay hands on yourself and to ask God for a special covering. The thing about having time and space, it become an opportunity to know thyself and to spend time with thyself and with God. I want to also tell my friends that those affirmations that you need, you can write your own affirmation or you can read from affirmations that really make a difference in your life. One thing I'm finding out about giving myself space and time and healing and things is that it is so beautiful the whereby God will put you in a place the whereby you will have peace that surpasses all of your understanding. The way that I used to move, I no longer have the entertainment to rest in the old body because of the newness that God had renewed me to. Even in my latter years, I am grateful for what God is doing because I understand that God is good and it's always have been good. I want to also say this, friend, if you need a mentor or a counselor, seek those individuals out. Allow those individuals, okay, to be a good fit in your particular life. I'm just a vessel. I come here, I talk about God, I talk about the power of prayer and everything. I will say that part of my knowing and things to know what works for me, I will say I had to depend on God. Some of the things that I literally learned just from, being a student, just from learning, it wasn't about the degree that I carry in Christian and pastoral counseling. You can have all of those degrees of wisdom and insight, but if you don't live it and if you don't walk it out, then the sins and the cares of the world will always be addressing the things when you don't give time and space. The real learning and the real understanding come when you make it a lifestyle, when you just completely want peace. And when I say peace that surpass all of our understanding. This particular journey for me or for any individual that is on this journey, you got to know who you are. And you got to understand that the real surrendering and the salvations require your attention, okay, to press in and to be still and to know that God is with you. One thing I understand about God and God, all divine source and supply, God will never leave you, lead you, nor forsake you, meaning that you're never what you call left alone. The presence of God is always surrounding us only if we believe. I want to say this much to my friends as well. I came upon and rereading this affirmation because it means something to me. It says, I know that my faith and divine power determines my future. My faith is in all things good. I unite myself now with true ideas, and I know the future will be the image and likeness of my habitual thinking. I want to start right there. The power of our mind and how we think, it carries the energy and the spirit in order to be healed, in order to release the things, in order to be delivered. There is a battle that goes on in the spiritual realm to whereby it fights and it wars against our personal soul. And the reason why it fights and it wars against our personal soul, because it intentionally tries to intimidate you and say, I want to keep a hold on you because your past alone, okay, that God delivered you from, that God gave you insight on and everything, it wants to make you to identify with that. But when God renewed you, you got to understand you're no longer walking into the old nature, you're in the new nature and everything. The thing what I am appreciated is that God is giving us all power to understand that, listen, if you trust God and trust the process, you got to understand this, and this is what I had to understand. Some people will never release you and let you go. You have to release yourself from the things of the past and to give yourself time and space. Thank you, amazing friend, for coming into this particular room. I appreciate you. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to this space. This is the space to where about I believe that time and space, it is a requirement if you want to continue to have a lifestyle and if you want to continue to just to keep showing up in this life, being what you call the best version of you and being able to understand the power of forgiveness. It's just that. It's just completely that. And I also want to say, friends, I had an experience and I might have to leave and off and get off of this. And I said something to my own self yesterday. When individuals don't like you, they need to be bold enough and say that they don't like you. Quit going around a scenario making excuses why you can't release and let go. When individuals have done the inner work and sat on people chairs and counseling and cried out and gave up something that was a virtue to them in order to get clean and clear, in order to walk upright. Okay, and if you still got a problem with the individuals and everything, it becomes your problem. But when that person have released and let go, and when they have genuinely did the inner work, you have to allow yourself now to get the healing that you need, because these individuals are set free, such as myself, knowing that you did the inner work. You may not appreciate it and you may not like my inner work of how the light is shining, because you're still in the present of yesterday and in the past. But when a person shows up and when they genuinely tell you that I have actually did this inner work, not to be played with and not to be misguided, but to be a light, okay, that God requires from all of us. Oh God, I thank you, okay? Listen, friends, this is the day that the Lord has made. Come on and rejoice and be glad in it. Blessings and power unto everyone. Keep your notifications on and stay in tune as I share in my life journey and things about the power of prayer and how good God is, okay? Thank you. Everybody have a good day. I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you, friend, for hyping up the video. I see you. I love you. Thank you.